say. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? We back.
Hello.
Yes, we back.
Hello.
That's right.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Unfiltered Exchange podcast
With Chloe.
and your boy Frankie.
And today's a very special episode
Yes,
because
sir.
today is the Frankie Tia birthday special.
Yes. Happy birthday to me.
It's
yes.
Mr. Tia's 26th birthday.
Yes. Hey, 26 never looked so young and good.
Yep,
Yeah.
sure.
Toot my own horn, but
Sure. Says that with a grey patch.
Hey.
More greys than anyone I know.
You know
But
what?
anyway, he's
I love
26.
it. I love it and I'm embracing it. Yes. Hey, and if you think I look older, well,
It's fake, remember?
Yeah,
Someone
it's my
asked if
trademark.
It was fake.
it's my trademark. So yes, 26 never looks so good. But yeah, it's my birthday. Well, actually wasn't like today.
It's not today, it's his birth week.
Yes, it's my birth week, and
Birthday week.
yeah, and I'm pretty grateful. If
Yes.
I'm being honest.
It's been a very busy week, given
Yes.
that we are filming very close to the day that we're posting,
But
which is not like us. But anyway,
that says how busy it is. That's a
very
perfect
busy.
example of it. Yes.
So busy.
Yes. But welcome back, guys. We love you. We appreciate you for tuning in, week out, and for being here. You know,
Oh shit! I pressed 2 buttons. Sorry, everyone.
element of surprise.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed our Jenga episode.
Yeah.
It was very random, very new,
But it
very
was
different.
fun.
But we had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a bit random just to add. But yeah, I hope
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
had fun
yeah.
in our Jenga episode.
And if you didn't, well, let us know what you didn't like about it.
Next time we play Connect 4.
Yes. We're always open for constructive feedback. But with that being said, let's just jump straight into it because it is another week.
Yes.
So we're going to give you a little bit of a weekly recap.
A bit of a
Weekly recap.
Yes,
That's
weekly
what's up.
recap
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
So it was Frankie's birthday. The day before his birthday, my mum cooked him a very big dinner. We had a dinner with,
Yes.
with Karina, her boyfriend, me, mum,
Yes.
and obviously Frankie.
Yeah, that was really nice. I had everyone. I woke up. Everyone was texting me, "Happy birthday, mom, sisters, friends, social
Everyone.
media, everyone." And
So much love.
yeah, I kind of forgot how loved that really was. If I'm being honest, I'm
Jesus Christ.
not. No. I'm not trying to come off like rude or like
That's very
sad
rude. That's
or-
very rude.
or depressing. But it's that one time during the year where you're like, it's easy to forget because people hit you up and you're like, oh damn, like I got all these people like.
That's a very shit thing to say about
That's what's
yourself.
up. Yeah, I kind of come across as a shitty person sometimes. So hey,
Yeah, you
pretty
can be an
reason-
asshole sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes, your aunties and uncles as well.
everyone rang
Yeah.
Frankie and texted him. It was really nice.
Thank you so much, guys. I really love and appreciate you.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yes.
And then what happened on your actual birthday? Oh, he requested Guzmani for his birthday, so I ordered food for us,
Yes, that was very nice.
which was really good.
Yes, it
and
hit the
then
spot.
what did we do after that? He said he wanted a Biscoff Sundae
from Macca's.
from
from Hungry Jack's.
Hungry Jack's.
Yes. Hey,
Insane.
insane. If you haven't tried it, go and try it before.
a Biscoff Sundae before they go. I don't know if it's limited, but
I have a feeling they're limited,
it
babe.
better not be.
I reckon it is.
Oh,
It is
so
probably
good.
limited. But go
So
check it
good.
out. Go
Yeah.
try. Yeah.
But
and let
yeah,
us know what you
it was
think.
very low key. But tonight, literally right now, we're filming on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Frankie out for dinner, like a proper celebration for his birthday. We're going to Max on Hardware.
Yes, and they make beautiful Italian food.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really good. Yeah.
Really
and then
good.
after that, we might go to Mink for a dance, Mink Fridays,
Yes.
for a dancey dance.
Yeah, that'll be, it's already sounding like a really good night. I'm looking forward
and
to
it hasn't
it.
even started yet.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, that's really it. And then
See
next
what-
weekend,
Sorry to interrupt, but see what a good woman does.
I know I'm pretty good.
Yeah, so good.
Pretty good.
Can't ask for
And
much
then
more.
next weekend, we're having a little thing at our place for Frankie
Mm-hmm.
with all of our cousins and friends and family, which will be really nice.
Can't wait for it. Can't wait to
Yeah.
see everyone. And
It's gonna be good.
Celebrate. Yes. High five
yeah,
me. It's
other
my
than
birthday
that-
week. You can't leave me hanging.
I know. So given that it's Frankie's birthday week, I said to him, we can do whatever you want in this episode. Like
Mm-hmm.
every episode's like agreed upon by both of us, but I said this week we're doing what you want.
It's my thing.
And
It's my
this
thing.
week, obviously, given the person that Frankie is, it sounds like a very light-hearted episode from the outline you've given me.
It's Look, it's lighthearted, but at the same time, you know, there's a few like trending stuff there. Like, I wonder if people have heard it. I wonder if people have heard about it, or just to, you know, have a bit of a topic of discussion as well. But
Tell us, sir.
so one of the topic of discussion, if anything, the main topic of discussion that's probably trending, that's been around for a while, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard it, but the work wives and the work husbands.
I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I've never had one of those things, but
Me neither, but
I've heard about it.
Yeah.
Like I've seen videos of like when people introduce their partner, I'd be like, this is my work wife or this is my work husband.
Yeah. So the reason that popped back in my mind was because I came across a video on social media. Okay. Well, maybe we'll leave it for later on, or
Do whatever you want, man. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You're guiding this whole episode.
Yeah. Well, since we're on that topic, I may as well just go ahead with it then. There was a guy on social media. He was filming him and his colleague. So they worked together. She was both nurse. They're both nurses.
Yeah.
So throughout the whole video, right? These two are pretty much, he's single, but she's got a husband. She's married.
Yeah.
And he's filming the whole ordeal of her lying to her husband over the phone, saying, "Oh, hey, I won't be able to come home tonight. I've got a extra shift to stay back," and you know, making up all the stuff like, I have to do an extra shift, blah blah blah. In the meantime, this guy and her are actually at the hotel. They booked. Yep, they booked a hotel room, and the whole time he's filming this for the whole world to see, right? So
You know what?
Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry.
No, go on.
I was gonna say it's because it's not his relationship.
Yeah.
Why should he give a shit?
Yeah.
So no, I'm not condoning it, but like,
Yeah.
he probably just doesn't give a fuck. He's like, it's not my relationship. I'll just film it, air it out. I'm not the problem.
Well,
She's the problem.
Yeah, well, they're both at fault because one, she's married, but also they both work together. So I don't think these two really
That's
considered
sticky.
the consequences of their actions.
Yeah.
But moving forward, they get to the hotel. This man is filming everything, like, and then he films her at 2:00 in the morning because she said she was going to call her husband 2:00 in the morning and just
At
check
2
it.
in the
Just like
for what?
just to let him know that, oh, hey, work's going well, everything's
Yeah.
good, like, I'll be home soon. So obviously she has to keep up with the lie. So she calls him at 2 in the morning
She's a whore, bad.
with this guy in bed with her, smiling and rubbing her back while she's on the phone with her husband. And then this woman, my God, this woman had the audacity to say, "I love you" over the phone to her husband while she's having an affair with her co-worker, her work husband, or whatever it is. So this is why this
What
whole
an asshole.
bad.
Love you. If I would have ripped her hair off so quickly, like I would have grabbed her scalp and her hair and ripped it all off. So
But
she's all bleeding.
the guy's not around. Her husband doesn't know this is what's going on, but he will.
Yeah, but as the side man, wouldn't you turn around and be like, "You love him? What the fuck?"
But then again, it goes back to when you said he doesn't give a shit. It's not his relationship. Why should
It's
he care?
not, but it's like I'm getting all this attention from her.
But he just wanted to hit. He doesn't care about her like that.
Yeah.
It was kind of like bragging and like, haha, look at me, I'm the man. Like, I'm sleeping with somebody else's wife.
My God.
I'm potentially going to ruin these people's marriages.
I'm sleeping with someone else's wife and giving her a disease. Who knows? If he's
Hey.
doing it with one, he's probably got a million other ones.
Yeah. So it kind of brought my mind, like, it came to my mind. I'm like, damn, like, how many people is this happening to? You know, and I just I got a little bit of a conversation from Reddit, like, of people commenting about this topic. You know, how do you feel about your partner having a work husband or work wife?
I have work besties.
Yeah.
I got work besties. I'll never have a work wife or a work husband.
Yeah.
One, I won't have a wife because I'm not lesbian. And number two, I won't have a husband at work because I have one at home.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
And that's a bit fucked. That's like, oh my God. That's really weird to me.
It's very weird.
It's
but
like condoning cheating on so many levels.
it is cheat. It is a form of cheating because the thing is, right, this is how it always starts. It always starts as playful and innocent. Next thing you know, because, for example, they're doing a lot of 12-hour shifts together all like every single day. So sometimes when you're at work, you spend more time with other people than you do with your
Other people than your actual partner.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? I could say that about both of us.
Yeah.
We spend more time at work around other people than what we do at home.
Yeah. We do.
So I see how a relationship can form, but still, if you really love your partner,
And
why
you-
the fuck are you trying to get attention and love from someone that you work with?
and you care about your marriage as well. But so
My God.
after the aftermath, right? And obviously aftermath, yo. And social media blowing up over this and people commenting like, "Oh, you're a horrible person."
Hobbable. Hobbable.
You're she's literally picking up on every single mistake that I'm making. Some people might not even realize that I'm making
I heard
mistakes.
you say hobbable.
Okay.
Say it.
No, I'm not saying it. We're moving on.
Hobbable.
So
Hobbable. 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 All right,
I'm
continue.
trying to be professional here.
Why are you
y'all.
being professional for? We're not fucking politicians.
I'm a professionalist now.
Oh
but,
my God, trying to be professional.
Nah.
All right, I've heard it all.
me trying to be
Professional.
professional. You've heard it all, eh? That doesn't
You're
sound
not
right.
at work.
I'm very invested in the story.
Such a hobbable story.
It's actually a pretty juicy story. So
No, tell us.
after everything happens, this guy has the audacity to go, oh, by the way, G-Dub just messaged us.
Oh.
This guy has the audacity to go, y'all got me fired from my work. Why would you guys go and show her husband this video?
It's on the YouTube. It's on the YouTube.
It's on the YouTube.
It's on the internet.
Exactly.
What a fucking loose cannon. It's on the internet.
No, it's on the internet, for social media, for everyone to see. So the audacity. So this goes to show you that not only did she potentially jeopardize her whole marriage and thrown everything away, but she did it with somebody that's got no brain cells.
I don't know. If you work around these people and you see this happening, would you not try and find
something?
someone find someone that knows the partner to be like, your girl is not
Yeah.
your girl.
It's everyone's girl. You know what I mean?
Fucking Mark's girl.
Or your guy's not everyone's guy. Your guy's everyone's guy. Like,
Yeah.
You know? And the thing is, right, with this situation, this is what a lot of people are afraid of, because this is why they don't like the guy bestie and the
Yeah.
girl bestie.
Yeah.
This is a similar situation with the work wife and the work husbands. You know? So I went on the beautiful Reddit, as usual.
Yes.
Since this topic is spicy and juicy.
Yeah.
To get people's opinion about it, right? So
Yes.
what are your thoughts about what does SO mean? Your other half.
Your significant other.
Yes,
Significant other.
yes.
Your saw.
Your
Tell us
saw.
about your saw. saw.
So what is
So
your
Take it easy.
far out? The worst thing I probably could have done is hand this roadcaster over to Chloe.
Soz. Tell us your so story.
So your significant other, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here it goes. It goes, people are saying, well, personally, it would make me uneasy that someone at work would feel that comfortable with my spouse to call them that. It doesn't automatically mean infidelity, but I agree that it is a form of intimacy that you shouldn't have with people you work with. I also have 2 girlfriends whose husband had work wives, and they are now both divorced.
Whores.
Yes. Good opinion.
Whores.
Very good opinion. Why would you allow somebody to get comfortable with you on that level?
I feel like how do you get to that point in a professional relationship where you feel the need to have a work wife or husband? Like, what the fuck are you possibly talking about at work that leads to that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I get like my work, we're very like chill in the fact that we can all speak about anything. It's fun. We're good. We're chill. We all have a good relationship with everyone. Everyone gets along. It's good vibes, right?
Yeah.
But I could never sit there and think of a conversation in a professional environment that could get to a point of intimacy.
Yeah.
It's fucking freaking me out. because
You know what the thing is?
what are you talking about? Look, what? You work at a hospital. This person works at a hospital?
Yeah.
What the hell brought them to that point? Like, were they both helping someone give birth and they saw a vagina and he goes, I want to see your vagina?
I don't know, but
Like, that is the only thing I can think. I'm sorry. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, how did they get to that point? That's what I want to know.
well, when you think about it, like hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
Somebody would have initiated something with probably like an inappropriate joke, and then like she would have or he would have just like led into that, and before you know, next thing, one thing leads to another. They're probably exchanging phone numbers and contacting each other on social media via phone, and this is all premeditated. This stuff just doesn't happen out of nowhere. There's a plan and procedures and things put in place. People, people plan this stuff. It's devious. You know what I mean?
You devious boy.
You devious
devil.
Devious people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't not like it's not linking in my brain.
It's a cold world, babe. That's what it is.
It's not connecting. It's not making any correlation as to how these people have gotten so close being nurses.
You know what it is?
There's a crisis in Australia of nurses and hospital staff, and these two are fucking in a cupboard.
That's what happens. You know why there's a crisis? Because all the nurses are clapping cheeks. They're clapping each other's cheeks. That's what it is.
This is literally... I feel like this crisis is happening everywhere, not just in Australia.
Yeah.
So they should be fired, both of them.
Yeah, well, they both got fired. They both lost their job.
Good, as they should.
Yeah, but they're like, if you're going to do something like that, why would you put that on the internet for... Not that I'm condoning it, right? But why would you put that on the internet for everyone to see that? That's stupid.
Are you not embarrassed?
She clearly...
Oh, Frankie, I'm going to go and cheat on you, yeah? You're never going to find out, but I'm going to go and post it on Snapchat and Instagram and YouTube.
But I reckon he played her in this situation as well.
I feel like something's not adding up. This is why I don't think it's making sense, because how the hell... Like, I reckon he was in on it with her partner.
Nah.
Oh, something.
I don't think so.
There's some correlation, because it's like...
I don't know. I don't think so. You know what I think it was?
Done it to see what type of person she is, right? And then they've posted it so no one could ever get with her because he fucked over my bro.
No, you're thinking way too deep into it. You're thinking
I'm
way too
overthinking
deep.
now.
You're really overthinking it. This is a simple situation.
Yeah.
This could have been avoided if there was boundaries set in place in the first place. Boundaries.
Yeah, I don't get how this has happened.
Yeah. Well, it's not as hard as you're thinking way too into it. But then somebody else commented on Reddit saying, it made me feel uncomfortable that my wife's co-teacher called her his work wife. Added to that, her extra hours at school and multi-year dead bedroom. I was convinced she was having an affair. In the end, I never found a shred of evidence to support that. When she finally burned out, she decided she didn't like how cold our relationship had become. It seemed...
Huh? I'm confused.
So it made me feel uncomfortable that my wife's co-teacher, so co-worker, but teacher, called her his work wife. Added to that, right, her extra hours at school and a multi-year dead bedroom, so they're obviously not doing it.
Dead bedroom, that's why, okay, yeah.
I was convinced she was having an affair. In the end, I never found a shred of evidence to support it. When she finally burnt out, so meaning like I think she's had enough of like either the school or him.
She's fed up with lying to him, maybe.
Probably fed up with something. She decided she didn't like how cold our relationship had become. It seemed that the high stress and her obvious devotion to her job is what had caused her to never have any energy for me. I do feel like she got a bit close to him emotionally. I guess the high stress may have contributed. We are doing much better now since she retired. Still, that work wife crap didn't help. So that whole work, it didn't really help this person in this situation, right?
Yeah. This work business, have a work bestie. Have a work friend.
Nah.
Have a work colleague. Work friends. Work family. When you work brother. Imagine I'm like, I got a work bro or a work sister.
See, this is the thing though, right? You have to set boundaries, because once you start putting bro, sisters or besties and all these labels to things.
Yeah.
People then get carried away and they get the wrong impression and wrong idea of like what's going on here.
Yeah.
The boundaries are so important. That's why when you know, for example, in my field of work, we have to have so much boundaries with young
know,
people.
yeah.
You know, so those same standards of boundaries we have with young people, we have it with our colleagues as well.
No, that's fair enough.
You know what I mean? You can't be hitting up your colleague after working hours, or you know, making inappropriate jokes about what they're wearing, or you know, or what they do on the weekend.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
You know what I mean? There's a time and place, the setting.
Yeah, I think like with my workplace, everyone knows that everyone is a human and everyone has a life outside of work, and everyone respects that. And that if you have a conversation with someone, it's a genuine like exchange of, how was your weekend? I did this. Oh my God, how fun. I did that too. How was your weekend? I did this. Like conversations are being had and they're being had properly, and there's no issues, because it's like management has set out their expectations from the start, and everyone knows how to respect them. And that's like every workplace I've worked at. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If there's no boundaries set by management as well, I feel like these people are just running rampage because maybe their managers are younger than them and only give a shit about their income.
It just sounds like there's a lot of freedom, because I mean, this stuff would have been happening in the workplace as well. People would have seen signs and things like that, and they should have pulled them up on it and be like, hey, yo, this is not the space for this kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
If you're going to do it, leave. But that's the thing. People probably don't feel that jurisdiction to say that.
But you know what the thing is, right? It's different if they're both single, and then if they meet up after work. That's different. That's your personal life. That's different. You're both single. One person doesn't have a marriage at stake, and one person doesn't have to risk losing their jobs.
All different circumstances.
You know what I mean? But if, like, I don't know. Especially,
this is a shit situation, man.
Yeah. But anyways, that's what's trending at the moment. And people joke about it here and there, but it's actually a reality. It's a cold world. There's people out there literally getting
played. It's a man's world.
Yeah, it's a cold world. Sensational. It's a cold world.
I don't know. I have work besties. I have work friends.
Yeah, well, I can't relate, if I'm being honest.
Well, you just started a new job. I've been at my job for years.
Yeah.
So
either way, is like, don't get me wrong. Like I know there's people I know till this day from work, and it's been like a privilege knowing them, and they're really good people.
Yeah.
But I'm a strong believer in boundaries. Like, you have to set boundaries. Certain conversations shouldn't be had in the workplace. Certain things you shouldn't reveal about yourself too much in the workplace, because then again, it comes back to that creating that, you know, like, it gives people the permission to ask things they really shouldn't be asking. Yeah. You know, boundaries goes out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
no, I get that.
yes. But yeah, that was just a little bit of a...
I gave you a free reign to talk about whatever you want, and that's what you spoke about.
Oh, well, I spoke about it because...
Not I gave you. I just said to him, you have the decision this week.
Well,
choose what you want to talk about.
Well, since I was explaining the story, I just thought we'd jump straight into it. But we're going to make a little bit of a switch now, right? Because we have somebody here on Reddit, a bit of it's not rocket science, because, you know, we like to do this segment here and there, and am I the arsehole?
Take it easy.
Yes, we have a situation at hand. Would you like to do the honors by reading, or would you want me to read?
You can, because I don't know what you're going to say, and...
Okay.
I'll read it, because I feel like I don't read on this thing. It's always Frankie, and I'm making fun of his English. Here, give it to me.
But who put in the work,
Babe,
y'all?
tell me which one I'm reading.
It's this one. It's only one situation.
How do I break up with my boyfriend of 3 years? I, 19 female, and boyfriend, 18 male, have been together for 3 years. We haven't had any big problems or fights, but he does not provide anything for me. He has no job, no car, and didn't graduate high school. I'm beginning a medical program for my bachelor's degree and make pretty decent money. But all of it goes towards gas to take him places or food that I have to buy him. He recently tagged along for a family vacation where I paid $700 on him. He never spent a dime on me. He's never taken me out for a date, and I'm just tired of waiting around for him to change. I just feel bad because we have no problems. We always have a good time together and have never had a fight about our relationship. I'm starting to think that I should have just called the relationship off. What should I do? You haven't had a fight in your relationship? Start one.
That's a red flag right there, big time. How have you been together for 3 years and haven't had one single fight?
You haven't had a fight. You haven't brought up money and goals and how you're going to like be together and thrive together with no income from both parties. Get fucked.
Mind you, they're fairly young as well. So I think...
they are very young.
So I think it's more of like a teenage romance kind of thing. But now when you're approaching that 18, 19, 20 stage, shit starts to get real. Life starts to start lifing, you know?
She should have said something from the start.
Yeah. Man's obviously taking her for a ride. He's like sitting on the couch, scratching his balls, picking his nose, and he's getting everything paid for.
As bad as it sounds, I blame her because she should be putting that pressure on him to be a better man for himself, not just for the relationship.
Yeah.
Like, be a better person, being that, come on, get your shit together. Let's get you a job. Let's make money. You'll feel so much better because you'll feel more proud of you know, your accomplishments and what you're going to make and what we can do in the future together.
Yeah.
I kind of, as backwards as it may sound to some people, I blame her. Yeah. There is so much shit that she could have done to prevent anything from happening like this. And he probably would have had a job.
But at the same time, it's equal responsibility here because he, you know, why does he need her to motivate him? Where's his self-motivation?
Yeah, but if they're going to be in a relationship, they need to have that.
Yeah, you need to have that understanding. But okay, let's say she does that, right? And he's like, oh, I can't be fucked. Like, then she has every right to leave him, you know? So I would say that if you haven't tried any other alternatives or like pushing him or pushing him or to motivate him to get off his ass and do something with his life, then maybe just try that first. But if not,
I would definitely try that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But she wants to know how
every episode I choke
or cough.
Excuse me. I think if you're saying you haven't had a fight, you love him, and, you know, everything's going well other than the money, is it really worth losing a 3-year relationship over him not having a job?
But at the same time, babe, is everything really going well? If they have all these problems where, you know, she's complaining about he's not making money, he's not doing this. She's actually outlining all the problems without even knowing she's outlining problems.
The problems there are all because he's home and doesn't have a job. He's at home bumming around and doing nothing and not spending a dime because he's not making money. And
she's paying for everything as well.
She's paying for everything. She's giving him the reason to stay home and not do anything. This is why I'm blaming her. Yeah. Because if she turned around and goes, oi, Kevin, whatever his name is.
Kevin.
Listen. We've been together for 3 years. You have not worked in 3 years. I'm busting my ass for 3 years. I've just paid for you to come on a family holiday and you can't even repay me with something. Not that a relationship is about repaying.
Yeah, but it's give and take.
You're not being a sole provider.
Yeah.
I'm being a provider.
You got to reciprocate.
Yeah, both of us need to be providers equally, 50-50. And we both need to sit down and get you a job. I want to help you. I want to work through this.
Yeah.
If he turns around and goes, I have no interest in working, I don't want a job, I just want to stay home, that's when you leave.
That's when you show him the door. But
that's when you'll get your 100% answer if he's the one. If he's willing to put in the work and, you know, make those changes and sacrifices of not sitting on his ass all day and being on his phone or watching TV, and he goes, yes, I want to do this because I'll be a better man for you, I'll be a better man for me,
myself.
better partner in our relationship. We can be equal. We'll both be helping each other out. Hopefully he sees that side of it. If you get nothing, that's when I'll be like, bye, Kevin, I'm out.
Yeah.
Fund your life. Bye.
Hey, Chloe's outlined it perfectly. I don't even need to say anything.
I'm sorry. We went through that though.
Yeah, but the difference is that I was actually trying though.
Frankie was trying to get a job.
I was trying to get a job.
And I was at high school one day.
And I was in uni as well.
You were in uni.
Yeah.
And I was at high school and I remember I was in history class with Mr. Ruddy, shout out. And this man hadn't messaged me since, I think it was like 9 o'clock the day before. It was 4th period, so it was 2:15 in the afternoon and midweek. And this man was still asleep.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
I cracked the shits.
I did used to sleep a lot.
Do you remember when I called you?
Yeah.
I called him. I cried on the phone because I was so upset at where he was in life. because I wanted to see him do better.
But I wasn't in a bad spot in life.
You went.
I wasn't.
I just needed to see you with a job.
Yeah, you needed to see it, but this is the thing. I was already in uni. I already had the plan mapped out, so I was just chilling.
Yeah, but it wasn't about the future at that point in time.
It was about the present.
It was about
eh?
now.
Yeah.
Because at that point in time, we were both struggling for money.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
So then I cracked the shits a little bit. Spoke to
Yeah.
my dad, and my dad's mate gave him a job.
Yes.
Not long after, he did traffic management, and he was raking it in.
Yes.
Right? And he did that for about a year.
Close to a year, probably like 6-7 months. close until I graduated
Yeah.
or started doing my placements for
but
uni.
That
Yeah,
situation made us both better people in
Yeah.
the fact that I need to be more understanding that he
Yeah.
was trying, and I let my emotions get in the way of things, and I hated seeing him struggle without money.
Yeah.
And he woke up and said, "You're struggling too, but yes, I'm willing to do this because I know that it's going to help us. I'm working here and there, but I can work more.
Yeah.
I'm asleep at 2:15 in the afternoon on a midweek day when I should be out doing stuff."
Yeah, but see, I knew that as well. Like, I knew it within myself as well.
But it's like it took me to say something.
Yeah, it
for
took
a
you to
change
say something,
happen.
but I knew it within myself as well. And that's the thing. Sometimes people, they know these things, but they need an extra like support system or
They need the
motivating
kick up the
factor.
arse.
Yeah, they do. So maybe in this guy's situation, that's probably what he needs. But hey, if you want to know how to break up with him, just say straight to his face, "Look, I don't think we're going anywhere. You're not making any progress
Yeah,
on
but
my end."
after the conversation, if that's when he says, "I don't want a job and I don't want to do anything,"
Yeah,
then do it.
But I'm saying if she doesn't even want to have that conversation, because mind you, they're young, maturity is at play here.
Yeah.
Maybe she's, for all we know, she could be coming up with all these things as an excuse just because she doesn't want to be with him in general.
Yeah, true.
Because she's listing all the things she's going on to do, uni, this, that, da, da, da. It kind of seems like she's making up a reason in her head to be like, nah, I need to move on from him as well because I'm on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
You know, so if that is the situation and you just want to break up with him because you want to move on to bigger and better things, just say the way it is. Don't beat around the bush and make up all these things. But if it's not and he's just being a bum, well, tell him how it is,
Pull him up.
Get your shit together, or
But then it's like, why don't you? No, that's petty. Don't worry.
to the left.
I was gonna say, stop doing everything for him and stop giving him money. Let him starve for a day.
Fuck.
I would. If that was you, I wouldn't cook. I'd only cook for myself.
Shit.
I'd sit next to you. I'd eat my pasta. Be like, "Oh, what are you eating?" "Oh, no, nothing." Go order yourself some food.
You know, if they ask, hey, what are you eating? I'm eating hard work
Yeah. I'm eating my food that I paid for.
that I worked for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would so do that.
Yeah.
I know that's very petty.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
is.
little things like that maybe do it leading up to the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, just cook yourself dinner once. Or just wash your own clothes.
Yeah.
Or don't invite him to your family house for the weekly dinner.
Yeah. See, I don't like the fact that she paid $700. You spent $700 on mans. Yeah.
Yeah, but Frankie, that reminds me of like when we went to Bali, right?
Yeah.
And you paid your share of the holiday.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I keep choking.
Drink water. I need to drink water as well.
Awkward silence. Frank, my mum organised the trip, and without a shadow of the doubt, Frankie goes, "How much do I owe you?" Is there no bit of like consideration or like human decency coming out of this man where it's like, "Oh fuck, they've just paid for me to go on a trip. Oh, that's all right."
Nah, it's like guilt. You mean guilt, yeah? For me,
Yeah, no
I'm sorry.
guilt, no conscience, no decency of a human.
And
Fuck.
I bet you the whole time on that trip he was probably on like chilling,
Disconnected
chilling
on
He
his phone.
probably didn't even do anything to like help out with like groceries, clean the house, wash dishes and stuff like that. Like,
Soz.
see, you have to be, if you can't contribute financially, at least contribute labor wise. But it sounds like he doesn't even want to work, so he's not even doing that as well. So, girl,
Fuck you, me.
if you see this,
Yeah.
have that conversation.
Bye.
Stern.
Bye.
If he doesn't want to get his shit together, then show him the door. That's what you do. That's how you break up with him. Yes.
Shoe.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, but how do you find that?
That's a nice sound. I like that.
Okay, good. That sounded like
Well done, Frankie.
Sounded like my
A
car.
fire. I was gonna sound like a fire.
It sounded like my car when the frequency is bad with my Bluetooth. That's probably what people are hearing right now as they're listening. Like it's starting a fire.
I'm imagining a fireplace.
Okay, babe, come on.
Wood.
People are listening. Come on.
Yeah, they're listening to the fire. It's winter in Australia. They're staying warm.
Yeah, staying warm. This is not white noise. We're not about white noise.
One day I'll start my ASMR challenge.
Yeah, one day.
Frankie, do you have one more thing to speak about?
Yeah, what's going on with all this? Give me the money. I got pranked.
Oh, please give me my money.
Give me my money.
Yeah, Frankie got... Oh my God, we've got to put that in the weekly recap. We had my little cousins over.
Yeah, they came over. We had a nice barbecue in the backyard, smoking... Not smoking, like smoke from the grill. Like
if their parents are watching this,
smoke from the grill.
The grill.
Yeah.
You know why he's saying that? Because when they filmed the prank on Frankie, this big thing of smoke just came in the back of the video.
And they're doing this challenge. Just give me my money.
And Frankie was the victim.
Everyone's cheering. I'm like, I'm like so excited. I go and I do. I'm like, give me my money. Put on my best African accent. And no one's cheering for me. And I'm just like, bruh, that shit hurt me.
It's bad, isn't it?
It hurt me.
You know what's really bad?
What?
You know Clayton from Instagram, that man that has Down syndrome? The one that said chicken burger.
Oh, yeah. Chicken burger man.
They did that.
To him?
To him. And I actually had tears in my eyes.
Oh,
and he's standing there and he grabbed the guy and he kissed him on the cheek. And I'm sitting there like with tears. I'm like, not Clayton.
Shout out to Clayton. Shout out to Clayton.
I have to show to you, your heart will shatter in like millions of pieces.
I didn't even know that was a challenge, the thing that's going around, trending at the moment. But let us know if you've been a victim to just give me my money. But yeah, look, it is my birthday segment, special, whatever you want to call it. But I just want to read out some feel good stuff because I am very grateful to see the big 26, right?
26.
Yes, and the reason why I'm grateful is because there's so many beautiful things around me and beautiful people. I know that a lot of people didn't get to this number. Every year, every day that we get to go through is a blessing.
That's right. You tell them, Frankie.
Yeah. So, I'm just grateful. I'm just really grateful.
That's
gratitude.
Beautiful, babe.
Yeah. I think I've come far.
You have.
Yeah. I think I've come far. Like 26. Damn. We survived through COVID. We survived through the struggle of being broke. We've gone through a lot.
He sliced his hand at the pig factory.
Yeah, like I've been grinding, man. I've been grinding, but
very good, this man.
Slowly, I think my hard work is starting to pay off. But I just want to enjoy tonight with you, and I'm
waiting for tonight. Oh my God, we should be singers.
Yeah, nah. We just burst someone's eardrums.
The last episode, we burst people's eardrums.
With the freaking Jenga. Yeah. Yeah, but
tell us your feel good stories. I'm keen to hear what you have for us.
I've got one, right? They're a bit random. Okay.
I have one to tell.
You got one?
When you're ready.
You go first.
Okay, so today at work, we got a random phone call from an old man.
Yeah.
And he thought he called 000. And I was like, hello. He sounded like there was like, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? Hello. This is like, I'm not saying where I work, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, I need an ambulance. I'm like, no, we're tax agents. We're not the hospital.
We're not 000.
I'm trying to call 000. I need an ambulance now.
Yeah.
Hang up. He hung up on us.
Yeah.
I do not know how his phone. We don't have caller ID at my work.
Yeah.
His number came up on the screen. So I've called him back and I'm like, I can't. I need to know what the hell's going on. Like, you can't. No one can call me and say that and expect me not to react.
And follow. Yeah, you got to follow up.
So I called him back.
Yeah.
He goes, I have no legs. He goes, I have no legs. I can't breathe.
Fuck.
I need help.
Yo.
Time's running out. I'm pretty sure I heard him something about time and I don't have much time or time's running out. Get me an ambulance. He hung up again.
Damn.
I'm like, fuck this. I'm not going to sleep tonight. So this is the feel good part. I rang 000 and said, I have this man's phone number. Please call him. I don't know, track him, whatever. But I don't have any details. Please do something.
Follow up and see if this person's okay.
Yeah. So
100%.
then they passed me on to Ambulance Victoria. And then I spoke to a lady and I said, look, I don't know who this man is. He couldn't give me his name. He was very distressed. He said this, this, and this.
Yeah.
He needs an ambulance. Okay, leave it with me. I got a call about 5-10 minutes later from another representative saying, oh, do you know why he would have called your office? And I said, look, we get a lot of people call looking for a chemist.
Yeah.
Lots of people call up and say, is this the price line or is this the chemist?
Because you're close, you're within the same area.
No, as in the phone number's similar.
Oh, similar.
As
That's
in they
probably
call
what it
us
is.
and think they've called Priceline.
Yeah,
or they've
okay.
called the chemist.
Yeah.
I think a few times they've said Priceline. And she goes, that makes a lot of sense. He's probably called thinking it's his chemist and they're going to help him.
And they're going to help him call the
ambulance.
Yeah.
And she goes, look, you've done the right thing.
Yeah.
If you have any updates, let me know. And I said, please tell me if
he's
everything's
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
And she goes, no worries. And then I left home. That's my feel-good story. I think I helped someone today.
That just tells me there's still hope in humanity.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I was thinking, not to make this about myself, but I'm like, I'm hoping that if one day I'm ever in that situation and I ring the wrong number and I need help,
you want someone to do
someone
the same
on the
thing.
other line will help me.
Yeah.
That's why I put myself in that man's shoes and thought, what if one day I've fallen down the stairs and the only phone number that I've called on my phone is like fucking, I don't know, like just some random McDonald's in the middle of Werribee or something like that, and they can help me out.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about it. Like, imagine if that was one of my grandparents and he sounded elderly. I'm like, no way. I can't. And I actually said to the ambulance lady, if I didn't call, I would not have slept tonight. Yeah. Knowing that there was a helpless person and I didn't do my part.
Yeah. Your conscience wouldn't sit right with you.
My conscience, I would have felt so uneasy.
Yeah.
Thinking, oh my God, this man, what if he died?
That would have been the same thing with me as well. And that just goes to show the kind of person you are. So I think you may have helped save somebody's life today.
I actually obviously I'm not at work now, so if they were to call, no one's there. But I just hope like they've helped him.
You've done your best.
Like I know that I did my part, and I'm hoping and praying that he's okay.
We're sending positive energy and love out there for.
He sounded like a little Majnun.
Whoever you are,
he was a little old man.
Yeah, everything's gonna work out. You know.
Yeah.
All we can do is be optimistic and stay positive and send out love and you know.
Yeah, well, that was very very confronting to hear, but
yeah, especially at work.
Well.
You know, regardless of where it is.
I don't have anything to do with like health field, so it's very different to get a call like that.
Yeah, I know. Regardless of where it is, but out of all the places, you wouldn't expect it to be at work. Though,
never.
Never. But good on you, babe. Good on you.
Anyway, what are your feel good stories?
All right, I've got one that I really want to share with you.
Yeah.
Because you know,
like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe. But also because I'm thinking about where you're going to take me for my birthday, y'all. Yes, that's right, people. If you missed out, today's my birthday. Not my birthday, but it's my birthday.
It's his birth week, everyone.
Yes, it's my birth week. Your boy's 26. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this feel-good story is called That's What Grandmas Do, right? So a misplaced text message ended up bringing together two families for a Thanksgiving feast. Okay.
What?
Yes. When Jamal Hinton got a mysterious text about Thanksgiving from someone claiming to be his grandmother, he asked for a picture of the sender. So here's that's the picture.
You can explain the picture if you like.
Yes, it's pretty much a middle-aged white woman and a young black African-American man, right? So obviously not his grandmother. Now, as he suspected, the photo wasn't of Hinton's actual grandmother. The sender... Hinton, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Hinton's actual grandmother. The sender was Wanda Dench. Had punched in a wrong number, but that didn't stop her from inviting Hinton and his family for Thanksgiving.
Oh, my God.
He was trying to text his grandmother, and he
texted someone else's grandmother.
Yeah. and then
shit only happens in America, babe.
And his family for Thanksgiving. Anyway, That's what grandmas do, she replied. Feed anyone. So, yeah. So this is... So, can I click on the photo?
Nah, you can zoom.
Let's go. You're not my grandmother. Can I still have a plate? No.
Oh my God, and she still said yes. I love that.
And then she goes, of course you can. That's what grandmas do. We feed everyone. Oh, that's fucking
really
awesome.
sweet.
Yes. So things like that, little things like that is like still hope in humanity.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really nice.
That was really sweet, Frankie.
Yeah. There's also one more that I like to share.
Yes.
So this is again going back to this is an elderly man, right?
Oh, so with the old people.
Yes. So Piddleton. So Piddleton, Oregon is a place. Resident Josh, we'll just call him Josh. He was, Josh pretty much is a 75-year-old. Josh has a 75-year-old neighbor called Leonard, and on his way to work every day for years, Sorry.
Do you want me to read it, babe?
So no. Leonard.
Okay?
Okay, let's break this down. Josh lives next to Leonard. Leonard is
an old man.
Is an old 75-year-old man, and his house is in a bad condition, right?
Yeah.
So one day on his way to work, he overheard these two teenagers say, while they were walking past, "Look at this crappy house. They just need to burn it down," referring to the old man's house, right?
Not Leonard's house.
So Josh was sitting on the porch at the time. Somebody else was sitting on the porch at the time.
Yeah.
And then Josh went and told this person who was sitting on the porch about what the boys had said about the old man's place. So eventually, what ended up happening was 6,000 people shared this on social media, and they all gathered together, and 95 strangers repainted this 75-year-old Leonard's home and gave they pretty much gave him a home to be proud of. So I know
so cute.
My explanation is not great, but pretty much all these strangers, all these random people came together to paint a house that was really wear and tear and worn down, and just so this
Old man Leonard.
for old man Leonard, just so this guy could have a home that was presentable in the neighborhood, and there's a before and after photo here.
Kids can be such assholes as well.
Yeah, but you know what? One thing you can expect from kids is the honest truth.
Okay, but leave Leonard alone.
Yeah, I know he's an
Leave
old man.
little Leonard alone.
One thing I say, if you're not going to help, don't contribute to the problem.
No.
Yeah.
Join a feel-good story gone wrong.
Yeah.
I have one. So when I was in high school, there was this trend going around to text your phone neighbor. So say your number is 123456, right? So then your neighbor would be 123457.
Oh, okay, like the next.
And then your other neighbor would be 123458.
8. Yeah.
And then you're in the middle, you're 6. So you've got 7 and 8, yeah?
Yeah, next to you.
So I did that. I texted my phone neighbor because I'm like, I just want to say hi.
Yeah.
I literally sent a message being like, hey, I'm your phone neighbor. I'm Chloe. Nice to meet you. And they literally sent me, fuck off. And I've never been so heartbroken in my life. I didn't even text the other neighbor. I'm like, one neighbor told me to fuck off. So I'm like, nah. I'm never, ever texting a phone neighbor again. He or she, I reckon it was a man.
It was probably a guy.
I reckon it was a guy. And then just said, fuck off.
Man was just trying to do his thing and living his life peacefully, and then he came across, hey, I'm Chloe.
I'm your neighbor.
Phone neighbor.
I'm your phone neighbor.
I would have told you to, I'm sorry, but I would have told you to fuck off as well. Like, bruh.
Anyway, that was my feel-good story gone wrong. At least we know if you're Frankie's phone neighbor, he'll tell you to get fucked.
Nah, not after what Chloe just said. Nah, I got a point to prove that I'm not what she says I am.
Okay. No. But that's my feel-good story gone very wrong.
Okay.
Very wrong.
I can't say I have one, but if that's your feel-good story gone wrong, why don't we just end it on that note?
Sure.
Yeah, because...
Sure! Have you seen that guy that makes the Oki way?
Nah.
He's got a deli in America, and he makes sandwiches, and they're really fucking really weird and unhealthy, and they're all like smashed burger, chips, fried, deep fried this, and he makes the burger. It's like sandwiches like that big, and you have to go. And I want it the Arky way, and he goes like this. Sure.
And then he just goes to work.
And he goes, sure. And then he makes the hamburger or the sandwich. Yeah, that just reminded me of him.
Speaking of, like, since I touched on a trending topic that's gone around, but have you seen that Turkish guy at the Olympic? Hands in the pocket, gun, shooting.
Oh, yeah.
He's blown up everywhere. He got second place.
Good on him.
There's rumors going around, people saying that they reckon he's like an
ex
like a hitman,
convict or something.
No, a hitman.
Is convict's the word?
No, a hitman. Convict is a word.
Yeah,
but convict is a prisoner.
A prisoner, yeah.
But no, people are
hitman,
saying, like that. This guy has to be a hitman. How do you just put your hand in your pocket and then just win second place?
It's called confidence.
Confidence is key.
I think it's confidence.
Period. But with that being said, guys,
have a great day.
Yes, thank you so much.
Afternoon, whenever you're watching.
It's my birthday.
It's okay, Frankie. It's Frankie's birth week.
Yeah, that's
I
about
went
it.
awkward silence. It's Frankie's birth week, so we're gonna go and get ourselves all
Celebrate.
prettied up, and we're all gonna leave.
Yes, and go celebrate.
We're gonna go have dinner.
My tummy's grumbling.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
But yes,
With that being said, guys,
we're gonna finish on a happy note as usual.
hey, it's my birthday.
It's her birthday. It's her birthday. It's Frankie's birthday. It's Frankie's birthday.
What are you doing with my
Should've gone
swamp?
and said, it's my birthday. Go. Wait. Go.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
No, wait.
Birthday.
It's my birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, day. Happy birth week, Franklin.
Thank you so much. Thanks
Thanks for
you guys
joining.
for tuning
Like,
in.
subscribe. It's all love, no hate.
Yes. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Like so. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.